Hey everyone, this is Amal from VNCproject team. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can record your spend time and how to keep track of your timesheets in VNCproject. To do that, I'm going to use my Testa account. So I'm going to log into the system. And before I start recording my time, I want to see what projects I have access to. So as you can see here, I have access to two projects, Base Case and VNC Miscellaneous. There are two ways on recording your spent time in the system. Either you record the hours in the project itself that you have your task inside, in case this task is specific related to this project. And in other cases, when your task is a random one and it does not belong to a specific project, you can always add it here into VNC Miscellaneous. Which works like a container for all the tickets that you have or all the tasks that are not related to a specific project. You're gonna get it now when I show you an example. I'm gonna start with Base Case. This is a specific project with a specific purpose. So in order to record my time, I want to first create the task for myself. So I'm gonna click on New Issue here, and then choose the type of the work. It's gonna be a work request as an example. I can add a subject for the thing that I'm gonna do right now as part of my job. I can say data gathering for customer base case. Okay. Something quick that can explains quickly what is the thing that I'm doing right now. And in the description, I say specifically the things that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna type get the requirements from the customer and group them in one document. Then share it on the portal and keep notes on all the discussions happen on the portal. Okay, between the concerned employees. Okay, an important thing here, I have to add an assignee for this task. In this case, I'm gonna assign it to myself so I can show you how I record the spend time for me. I'm gonna click on me here as a tester in this example. So far, this is what is important. Estimate time. This is the time that you think this task should be done within. As an example, I'm gonna put 5 hours and then just click on create. Cool. So this work request is already created, and now I want to record the time that I spent. Okay, let's say that I finished getting the requirements from the customer, and I finished adding them to the document, and I discussed them with my team members, and we agreed on all the points that we need to go as a second step, which means that my task for this ticket is done. So now I'm able to log my time. So I click here on log time. I choose the date when I finished this task, and we can say that I met the expectation, so I spent 5 hours. As a comment, I can put document is done and shared on portal. Okay, and the activity, it was let's say it was documentation. The work type was also documentation, and the related product was cloud project, okay, as a demo. Before I click on create to record these 5 hours into the system, I want to show you one kind of an error that you might face while you record your spend time. If I choose time, let's say on the 1st of March, okay, that I finished this task on the 1st of March 2016, and click on create, you will notice that I get the following error: you are not allowed to log time in past. And the reason why I get this is because I log time on the 1st of March. This is like 23 days ago, and the system only allows you with 7 days in the past as a flexible time to log your working hours. And why we do that? Simply because we want to keep track of all the work done inside VNCproject. It doesn't make sense to allow employees to record spend time for projects that are already done and for projects that you finished like 3 months ago, for example. It doesn't make sense now to record things that you finished 1 month ago or 2 months ago. So we restrict it to 1 week. We give you 7 weeks in the past. Let's say that you finished a task or a request 5 days ago, and now you remembered to record it into the system. You will be able to do that because this is within the frame of 7 days. But if you finished the task 8 days ago and now you want to record it into the system, it's not going to be possible. So just keep this into in mind. Okay, so to fix it, I'm gonna put it, let's say that I finished this task yesterday. So I'm gonna put it on the 23rd of March 2016 and click on create. Cool, so now I have a successful creation. I can see here spend time is 5 hours. And if I click on these 5 hours, I will get more details. I get to see the project where I added these 5 hours, the date. It was yesterday because I recorded it to be done as yesterday on the 23rd. This is me, the user that I'm logged in right now. The activity was documentation, and this is the ID of the issue and the comment that I added while I was logging my time in 5 hours. There's another way how you can also record your spend time. You can just simply, instead of clicking on log time, you can click here on update. And at the bottom, just go below here, just mention the spend time that you need to add and with the activity. You can also add notes, comments as well. What is the type of the work that you did, to what product it was related, and then just click on submit. You will get the exact result, same as we did right now. So this is simply how you do it for a specific project. But let's say that you have a general task that you do, but it's not related to base case project. Okay, it's somehow like you need to add a new user for a new employee, and this does not belong to a specific project. And where do you record this task? You can go always here into this project where you have access to. It's called VNC Miscellaneous. This project allows you to add all the tickets that you think they are not related to a specific thing. And you can just click here on new issue. The same process that we did before. You can say, for example, I'm gonna show you now as an example, add a new user on VNCproject. Okay, so here a new employee, let's say X, okay, requires access to VNCproject. So I added for him a new user, okay? And we can say that assignee is me as a tester, and the estimate time that I needed to finish this task was like 0.5 hours, okay, like half an hour. And these are what we need to do right now. Then I can just click on create. So the request is created, okay, and now I want to update the spend time. I'm going to show you how I do it via spend time. I can say that I needed let's say 0.25, actually less than the expected time, and it was, let's say, configuration and administration. That was the activity. We can say as a comment, user has now the credentials sent by email, okay. The work type, we can say that it was I would say I'm gonna put it into infrastructure setup. And the product, it was related to cloud project. As notes, you can also add notes. Let's say that user confirmed his access to the system. This is a general note to the work request itself. Okay, then I just click on submit. And here, yeah, you can see the spend time. I can also go inside and see more details into it. So far now you have the required knowledge on how to add your spend time, okay, and how to record your working hours. The way how you keep track of that is by going into timesheet here. Let's say that you worked for a specific period of time with a company, and now you want to make sure that you met the minimum required hours with this company. As you can see here, this account tester, he has access to his projects. He has access to these two projects, and his account only allows him to view his own timesheet. And by default, he get to see his user chosen and only his user. Okay, we can say, as an example, I want to see what my user has been doing for the last 7 days. Okay, so I start from the 17th of March till today, and I click on apply. So we can see what we did so far. I get to see that as a tester, I worked for 20 hours and 0.75, okay? 20.5 were inside base case project. And the rest, the 0.25, which I just recorded in this demo, it was inside VNC miscellaneous. I get to see an exact list with exact details, like when the time was recorded, by whom, by me, what was the activity, in what project, as you can see here, base case, and here miscellaneous, what version, in case I added version, and what is the ID for the issue, and also the subject. And I have always I get to access it immediately. If I want to see more details, I get to see the comments. Comment is not a mandatory field, that's why you see here an empty field, and also the hours, the exact hours that you spent. You get to download this list as an Excel sheet or as a PDF format. To show you, in this demo, I'm gonna download it as a PDF file. So you click here on PDF. And then you, okay, I'm gonna save it here on my downloads. Okay, I'm gonna call it timesheet tester. Okay, and then with today's date, like the 24th March 2016. Okay, and I click on save. So it's gonna look like the following. It looks like in this format. So at the bottom you get to see the total and in what project exactly the work was done. Yeah, so far I think this is what you need to know about time recording in VNCproject. This is very important. Time recording is always valuable when it comes to project management and decision making, to know the performance for every employee, to know your own performance as well, to know the status of the project. Where are we standing at this moment? Are we done so far? What time we need to finish this project, and so on. So it's always important to record the spend time and to keep track of it via timesheets. Thank you for listening, and hopefully this was clear, and goodbye.